Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday, April 27th, a rainy day, dealt with some fog this morning. Jared's in today. We're going to get a check of the forecast in just a moment, but we want to remind you, of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. You can watch this again on your feed anytime throughout the day. Also, check out our InForum YouTube channel, and we make this into a podcast as well. You can go to inforum.com/podcast and look for the InForum Minute in case you miss it. Any weekday morning, you go back and find us because it lives on forever there.
Yeah,
so
that's right. All right, so Jared, we woke up this morning, at least in the FM area, under some fog, and just kind of throughout the Southern Valley, it sounded like. Are we still tracking the fog this morning?
Just a little bit. I would guess over the next hour or so, a lot of this is going to kind of dissipate and lift, and temperatures will warm up. So that's what I kind of need right now. But I just noticed that it moved back in Wahpeton. So some folks are still dealing with it. I'm sure some that'll start watching and be like, yep, I saw that this morning. And others had some clear sailing in terms of visibility. But we're tracking more rain. Yesterday we had the rain move in the afternoon and evening hours, and we're going to have another round of that, which is already kind of close to Jamestown right now this morning and close to Devil's Lake, and that's going to slide into eastern North Dakota, the valley here this afternoon into the evening. So another wet close to the day, but I'm just thinking next week as we warm up, this rain that we have right now will help green things up a little bit quicker. So I'm trying to look on the bright side of things.
silver lining.
Yes.
Just hold on. It's coming. Just be patient.
Yep. But this last weekend of April here is looking kind of cold too. Some folks may struggle to hit 40 on Saturday. I mean, our average high temperatures are approaching 60 now, so it's well below average forecast for Saturday. We're gonna have more rain showers on Saturday. The weekend looks kind of blustery, so it's kind of one last hurrah of some crummy weather. And then next week looks much, much better for us.
Yeah, we just got to get through this weekend, and then hopefully we have that sunshine and some warmer temperatures.
Yeah, we were talking about golf courses open up. I know you've been itching to get out here.
I do. I'm excited to get out and really just enjoy being outside and just have some fun.
Yeah.
And you want the ice to come off the lake because you love to fish. How about that? Can you
I
fish
know.
right away? And what's biting when the ice just comes off?
Minnesota side, since season doesn't open till Mother's Day weekend.
But that's only like
that's
2
only
weeks away.
I know it's coming
3.
up close, and so Minnesota you can fish for panfish like crappies and sunnies and stuff if you can go find them. Which a lot of times the crappies are up spawning in the rushes or like the pencil reeds right now, so that's where you'll see some of the first fishermen chasing some of the panfish there. But otherwise, North Dakota doesn't close, so you can go off fish there, wherever you want.
You know what? I did see someone walking in my neighborhood with a fishing pole the other day, and I suppose because some ponds are stocked in Fargo, right?
Yes.
Fargo, West Fargo, and I'm assuming that's what he was doing.
Yeah,
that you say that.
I've done it. I live down kind of near Woodhaven area down in South Fargo. So
And they stock that?
Yeah, there's
pond?
2 ponds in that neighborhood. So one has trout in it, the other has some other random fish. So if you ever see people around there that could be catching just about anything. I did have a buddy in West Fargo. I don't know which pond he lives on, but that actually had winter kill in it. He was walking around and all the fish had passed away. So, which is sad because some of those ponds, you can just go out there and bring your kids out there and catch a bunch of little fish. So I did see that.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you for the fishing forecast, golf forecast, and really just the weekend forecast for everyone else.
Yeah, I wish I had better weather coming up here for this weekend, but things are going to turn around next week. We have some 50s and 60s, and there might be a couple days we could sneak into the 70s too.
Good tease.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Like
We need it.
Yeah, seriously. All right, Jared, appreciate it. Let's talk about some breaking news we had this morning on First News. Fire broke out in a garage, spread to the home. This happened in Moorhead. Happened around 3:30 this morning. Crews were on scene pretty much overnight. There might still be some people out there investigating right now, actually. But the fire occurred just west of Meadows Golf Course in the 600 block of Maple Lane. Moorhead got there first, but they also called in support from Dilworth and Fargo, so all those crews were on scene at one time this morning. It left 4 people displaced from the home. Thankfully, no injuries though. However, 2 cars that were parked inside the garage were completely charred. They're done. Also the fire did kind of spread to the house, but it didn't really get into the house, the flames as much, but still smoke damage inside the home. So long cleanup process for whoever was living there. We are still working to find out what exactly did cause that fire this morning, though.
Yeah, a lot of things we're tracking still on that. We're also tracking breaking news out of Warroad, Minnesota this morning, where there's an ongoing investigation. We have several calls in to authorities there, but one of our WDAY viewers tipped us off. He says the apartment that he lives in, there's something going on there. So we're working to learn exactly what it is. We know something's going on because police have told us they do plan to release more information to us a little later today. So stick with the news leader for updates on that breaking story as well.
Dilworth police are still looking for that man that recklessly fired 8 gunshots into a condo parking lot. But we do now where those bullets, some of them at least, ended up. It happened in a neighborhood late Tuesday morning in Dilworth. We got video of the scene where officers, you could see them walking around trying to find the bullets, find out what happened. They now say some of those bullets have been recovered, and they say they found them in nearby snowbanks, and one bullet actually hit a house, which is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Investigators are still unsure what exactly that man was firing at, and they have not identified him as of this morning.
This morning, Governor Tim Walz is set to sign 3 bills into law. He'll be signing the bills that are aimed at protecting people seeking or providing gender-affirming health care, as well as protecting people seeking abortions in the state of Minnesota. He'll also sign a bill banning the practice of conversion therapy. All of those bills are expected to be signed here in just over an hour.
All right, we want to give you a heads up on some road closures in the FM area. First, construction will resume on I-29 today as part of a flood diversion project. 4 miles of I-29 will be reduced to a single lane of traffic for the next 6 months. The project extends south from exit 50 at the Hickson interchange to exit 54 at the Oxbow-Davenport interchange. That's exit 54. County roads 18 and 81 near Oxbow will also be worked on during the project. So we're to that time of year where lots of road work going on.
And in town, there's going to be some streets blocked off near the NDSU campus. So if you're heading up there today, be aware. 18th Street between 17th Avenue North and NDSU Research Park Drive North will be closed starting at 10 this morning. There's going to be a crane in the area doing some kind of renovation remodel project on a building in that area. So it's only expected to last about 3 hours, but of course it's going to block off a big chunk of area there near the campus.
Yeah. Here's a kind of a fun story for you this morning. A local organization is trying to brighten up smiles across the state. If you have a K through 12 student in North Dakota today, they're going to be coming home with a brand new toothbrush. That's thanks to the North Dakota Dental Foundation. It's all part of an effort to provide a generation of children with proper oral health supplies. The organization is giving out over 130,000 of those toothbrushes by the end of today.
That's a lot of toothbrushes.
That is.
It's likely the U.S. could default on its debt as soon as June. This is a big story we've been tracking for you as well. Analysts say the Treasury Department is counting on an infusion of funds from taxes, but tax receipts are running much weaker than expected. Also, we've been covering this quite a bit. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says he's still trying to get his legislation to increase the borrowing cap through the chamber this week to jumpstart talks with the White House.
All right, it's a big day. You know I've been excited for it. It's draft day, the NFL draft, round 1 tonight. It's the day many NFL fans, local college football fans have been looking forward to all year. The NFL draft gets underway tonight. You can watch it without changing your channel today. It's going to be on WDAY, ABC. So that's exciting. First round starts at 7 o'clock tonight. We're hoping to hear Cody Mauch's name.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Super
fun. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, most people have him projected as a second round pick,
or third.
Potentially slipping into the third round. I doubt he'll slip that far.
Potentially slipping into the first round.
But into the first round, that'd be exciting. There's been some experts thinking it could happen. Number, those 20 through 30th picks, something like that. So we'll see what happens. But we also have you covered on Friday and Saturday. That's when most people think Mauch will be selected. Friday, the draft starts at 6. Now, that's actually during our 6 o'clock news. So we're going to show the draft over on WDAY Extra until 6:30. But if Cody gets drafted, we'll dip into coverage. We'll make sure to let you know because that'd be a big story, of course. Then at 6:30, the draft will move over to WDAY. So lots going on there.
And we talked about this a little bit yesterday. And of course, hopefully everyone was watching this morning on First News. You had a really great, you called it the Mauch mock draft.
Yeah. Play on words.
Yeah. So, but, kind of the breakdown as to where he could go, the selection. And you're also going to be talking about it with Dom, right, on Hot Mic today?
Yeah, they're having their annual mock draft, the full first round. I'm sure Cody's name will certainly come up during that. But we're going to be doing that this morning on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo. Other guests, I'm assuming. I don't exactly know who's all going to be part of it, but it's going to be fun. It all starts at 9 o'clock this morning, goes to 11. Join us. You can watch that on WDAY Extra and InForum.com. It's going to be a lot of fun.
From 9 to 11. Are you going to put your jersey back on?
I think so.
I
got my Broncos jersey.
I think Dom likes to kind of pick people who have different teams.
Sure.
Kind of so you can really razz each other a little bit during all of it. So
That's right.
I've watched it in the past. It's super fun when he brings people on.
One of the big points too is going to be what's going to happen with the Vikings. What do they do? They're going to trade
Yeah.
up, trade back, take a QB, add to the offense, defense. Who knows? So this
Who
will be
knows?
fun.
All right. Well, we'll tune in for your predictions. 9 to 11, Hot Mic with Dom Izzo. And remember, I talked about this yesterday too. On May 3rd, we are honoring World Press Freedom Day here at WDAY and InForum.com. You can get free access all day to all of our news. And along with that, an even better deal than our awesome deal we always give you. 6 months of unlimited local news access for just $2. Visit inforum.news/deal to check that out. And that's for a limited time, but 6 months for $2.
Yeah, great deal. Take advantage of that, folks. You can get a lot of good local content, sports, national news, weather as well. So good stuff there. We got you covered throughout the rest of the day as well. Our next newscast starts at 11 o'clock. This afternoon we have newscasts at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back for First News tomorrow from 5 to 7 in the morning.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.